Is it too late now to say sorry?
Okay, I apologize. Man, I don't know. I honestly am like at a loss for words. Like as soon as I saw the verdict, I'm like, yo, how could this be? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how could this be? Yo, this has been the most roller coasterist, celebrity case of the last few years, bro. Like I swear, at first, just like most people, most of us believed Meg, right? Most of us believe, she was a legit victim. Tory shot her. You shot me. If y'all remember that, y'all remember that. That's old now, but still. Most of us believed Meg at first, the most initial reports, right? Then later on down the line, this is 2 years ago, but later on down the line, she started to be switching up her stories and shit like that. Her best friend, Kelsey, I don't even know if they're best friends anymore. I doubt they could be best friends after all it is. But her friend Kelsey started switching up her story. Tory wasn't even saying anything throughout the whole ordeal. So I'm like, wait, the lines aren't connected anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait, it's either, because this is how I'm feeling right now. It's either all the information that we have been getting have been false, or like something is not adding up. Okay. Tory Lanez has officially been charged with assault with a firearm, negligent discharge of a firearm, possessing a concealed and unregistered firearm in a vehicle. And here's one point I wanted to say before I even dive any more deeper into this. I think this case right here perfectly shows how divided everybody is in society, bro. It's mostly a men versus women kind of thing. Because I jump right to the damn comment section. And for the most part, it's still men who's, on the disbelief side, on the, I'm hesitating to believe it. And it's mostly women who's like, oh yeah, finally, lock Tory up. And it's interesting too, because the women that's on the complete side of, yeah, let's lock Tory up, they always gotta mention his height. And I'm just sitting back like, what does his height have to do with anything? And with that being said, this goes for the guys out there too who's mentioning about Meg's height. What the hell does that have to do with anything? I don't think their height has to do with anything regarding the case. Any of the facts of the case, their height has nothing to do with that shit. Besides that, my main point was, this case perfectly showed the divide between men and women that's still happening, bro. And even for some of the women who's mad about the verdict, you got other women attacking them, and I'm like, what the hell? So if you're a woman on this side and you agreeing with or like you disagree with the verdict, you got other women who agree with the verdict that's mad at you and trying to attack you. But even besides all of that, okay, I will definitely admit it's nice to see the official conclusion. Not even, because apparently, if you saw the father in the video, the father right outside of the courtroom, they're definitely gonna look into every option of appeal, every option, whatever option they could have after that guilty verdict, they're gonna look into it. But it's nice to see at least this conclusion to this anime arc, bro. Like this seemed like a whole anime, bro. I said in the last video, like, this seemed like the whole anime is finally concluded. I will not lie though, I personally am still in disbelief, and this is why I said maybe some of the information that we've been getting before have not been true, because their story, Meg and Kelsey's stories have changed so damn much from the beginning. And then when the information came out that there was no DNA from Tory on the gun, I'm like, how the fuck, like But then, so they said there was no DNA from Tory on the gun, but there was DNA from a woman. So I'm like, how the hell is Tory guilty of negligent discharge of a firearm if there was none of his DNA on the damn gun? Like, I'm in confusion here, and we gotta. I gotta bring this up. I'm definitely not gonna bring this up. And you gotta open up your third eye for this one, because people was bringing this up, and I'm like, it could be a little credence to this, okay? It could be, because Tory Lanez had like rejected signing with Rock Nation a few years ago, something like that. And people are trying to bring up maybe Jay-Z and his Rock Nation, billion-dollar lawyers and shit like that. Maybe they got involved. Maybe there's a little bit of credence to that. We could give that just a speck a speck of attention. But either way, all in all, Tory has been found guilty of all the charges. I'm pretty sure he's not literally gonna face any jail time. I'd be surprised if he actually did, to be honest. Probably just deport him back to Canada. But either way, I hate to be this type of guy, because I studied criminal justice in college, by the way. But for all the information that came out throughout this whole trial, it just seems odd to me that he was still found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of all of them charges. It don't add up. I'm sorry, it don't. And I gotta bring this up too. This could be a case of someone being wrongfully convicted. It could be. We don't gotta jump into that, but it could be. Like, it's not making sense. I'm sorry, it's not making sense, man. But let me know what you think, though. Let me know what you think about this, though, and I really appreciate any support, man. Leave a comment on this. I'm really curious, because it just didn't seem real, man. I'm sorry. Let me know what y'all think. Made it to the end. I really appreciate it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. More videos coming soon, man.